Hey, crazy good speakers. So I'm presenting at a conference today, and I walked into my room, and it looked somewhat like this. Okay, so what is the problem? What are some of the challenges with presenting in a room that's set up like this? Let's go to the front and we'll talk about it. So, first of all, notice how these slides are in the center of the room. So that means if I'm presenting, I either have to stand off to the side and not be the center of the presentation, or I've got to fight with the slides in order to be the center of the presentation. Either way, it's not ideal. If you can't change the room, then you just work with it, but if you can change the room, you want to. The other thing is, it's not a large crowd, right? You can see that there's not a lot of people here, and yet the tables are really far apart. So when I'm speaking to a group, I really want to set up a more intimate type of setting. Okay, let's go into my room and I'll show you how we solve this problem. Now we're in my room and you can see it's the same type of setup, okay? You've got the slides in the center and there's cords. There's cords that are taped down. So really, it would be challenging to try to move this off to the side. Plus, as you can see, this is a static screen, so you're not able to move it. Ideally, whenever you're presenting, you always want the projector to be off to the side, to the right or to the left, if the host is able to do it. Now, in this case, they weren't able to do it, so how do you improvise? Well, the big reveal. This is what we did. We actually changed the room so that the center of the room is right here. The place that I'm presenting from is right here, and the slides are now off to the side. You see how we angled the tables so that they're facing me from this direction rather than facing towards the slides. So here's how it looks from the back of the room. You can see we have our 4 tables. They're all directed towards the right corner of the room. We've made the right corner center stage, and the slides will be off to my right. This way, I can be front and center, I don't feel restricted in my movements, and I'm not going to get in the way of the projector. So here's a couple of lessons. 1, always arrive to your speaking gigs early. I got here early today, and so I was able to set things up. 2, always be gracious. If your host cannot change something, then you know what? You go with what you have and you make the best out of it. 3, don't be a diva. I was there in my high heels and my pantyhose, pulling and lifting and moving chairs, and I suggest that you do the same. Your job is to make life as easy as possible for your host. And finally, make sure that you create an intimate environment. If you're in a large room like we are today, but you might have a smaller number of people for that room, pull the tables up, pull the tables closer to you, closer together, so that things can be more cozy. Your audience will feel more connected to you, and you will feel more connected to them. Great, so this was a on-the-spot, live, crazy good speaking tip. Have a crazy good day.